Hi, and thank you for joining me for another Minute with Dr. M. This global coronavirus pandemic has been a challenge for all of us, to be sure, but especially for the 45 million Americans who are living daily with a mental illness. The quarantine and the social isolation poses a special challenge to this group and increases the risk of anxiety, depression, traumatic reactions, and substance abuse for many. And most of that comes from the lack of social support that people have, the change in their routine, and perhaps most importantly, a lack of contact with their care provider. So the next few videos I do in this series, I'd like to focus on tips and suggestions and help for those in the mental health community. And I'd like to start off today by talking about the importance of medication, which millions of Americans take every day to help increase their quality of life. It's important for patients to monitor their symptoms for any change and increase and notify their doctors right away. Fortunately, many doctors and psychiatrists are now embracing telehealth, so patients don't even have to leave the comfort or the safety of their home in order to speak to their doctor. Another change that's been really beneficial is that the DEA has just changed their guidelines to exempt some doctors from the requirement that medications must be accompanied by an in-person visit. You have to actually go to your doctor in order to get a prescription. So many patients will be able to get greater quantities of the medications they need without having to leave the safety of their home. It's important for patients to not stop or run out of medication because these can be accompanied by adverse side effects, sometimes very dangerous side effects, and especially for those in recovery, it can also precipitate a possible relapse. So finally, those of us in the mental health community are dedicated to taking care of our patients with mental health conditions. We want to see them get through this time as smoothly and as well as possible, and we are committed to making that happen as best we can.